Hey everybody, welcome back to the Old Swedes Farm. Garden time, garden tour time, and mid-August we're coming back. All that rain we got in June, we're coming back slowly but surely. Let me show you. I wanted to start outside the garden first and show you our new compost pile has been taken over. I used a couple of cattle panels and some T-posts and made a nice round compost pile, and we're still throwing a lot of stuff in there, but we threw a couple of pumpkins that were going bad in there in the spring. They're taking over. Well, I think they were pumpkins. I think what these are, if you look, our chickens have scratched them a little bit, but they're little crosses. I think these are a cross between a spaghetti squash and a pumpkin, and then I think there's just some regular pumpkins down in there. So throwing a little grass around the side after I'm done mowing, trying to kill the weeds. This whole area that should be squash, I'm just mowing really tight, and like I said, throwing grass on there, trying to kill the weeds, trying to suppress the weeds for next year. Let's go jump into the garden and I'll show you what's successful and what perished after the June rain. As you remember, we had over 11 inches of rain in June, and we had gardens underwater. So tough. I'll start down on the one end. You can see even the garden fabric got discolored from having 6 inches of water on it, but some of the peppers have bounced back. We dried them out, got them, I don't know, replanted. I think these are, oh, what are these? I'm sorry, I came unprepared for this part of it. I'll remember. The couple of habaneros that I didn't move, a couple of the Hungarian yellows. I'm sorry, these are jalapenos. And then we've got a couple of poblanos that are there, and what I didn't move and what didn't die, a couple of green peppers. So not a lot down here that you're used to. Our second planting of peas. I'm filming this on the 18th of August. The peas, we've got, I think it's an Alaskan pea. They're really popping up after 8 days. I'm gonna get some fencing in here, just two little fences just for them to grow on. And the same day on August 10th, got some yellow squash and zucchinis. There's a couple that didn't come up, but I don't care. If I get 3 zucchini and 3 yellow squash that can grow in here, we're doing good. We've got plenty 3 plants of each. Oh my, we'll be giving them away. And then I just got to water this morning. It looks a little dry. I've got 3 rows of carrots, our second planting of carrots, and we did that on August 12th. So it's only 6 days in, but so far so good. As we move on down, we've got one more little tub to harvest. A little bit more potato. These are all kind of the leftover scraps from last year. So I'm not expecting a lot, but every little bit of potato sure helps. And then we've got 2 beds that we had harvested the potatoes, and we're working on the soil right now for next year. So always getting ready for next year. Speaking of next year, we've got 6 tubs. They're sitting in the on-deck circle waiting. What I'm doing, why they look so random out here, they're killing weeds. Especially when they get a little bit of rain in them, they get pretty heavy and they stick to the ground really well, and they're great at killing the weeds. So I'm just moving them around, trying to bunch them together, then move them to a new spot and let them kill the weeds while I'm waiting to put them out in the garden. So get ready for that. Here's our watermelon, all the stuff that I could not, sitting in little 4-inch pots for so long. There's one squash in there. I think that's a acorn squash mixed in, but these are 3 different varieties of watermelon, and we finally got those out of the pots and into a nice big hill of manure late July. So they're, hopefully, we've got, oh boy, maybe a month and a half here before first frost. We're hoping that will be enough time to get some watermelon out of them and recover from all the rain. Let me show you. Got one more tub of onions, and these are monsters. They are probably, it's hard to show on camera, I guess, but they are probably the size of a baseball. Especially something like that. That is far bigger than a baseball, the one on the left. Just really looking good. And all our peppers that we moved, those are looking awesome. We've got the our poblano, our ancho that we moved, a couple that are in there that are doing well. We're starting to get all these Hungarian wax peppers, so they're looking good. All these plants just bounced back, especially in the past couple weeks. All my habaneros, 3 of them, and you can see just what a difference there versus the ones in the ground there. These were just about on death's door, but hopefully you can see all the little blooms that are about ready to start. And then our jalapenos, we got little jalapenos on there, so I'm excited for that. I did bust one off, broke one off and tried eating it. Not a lot of heat yet, so it was like eating a nice tasty green pepper. That's all right. It'll add some heat. Tomato Alley. It got hit with all the rain, standing water down here June. It really did end. You can see we're trying to get a couple little tomatoes off here, but we lost a couple, and we moved some. These are the ones that look just awful, that just did not bounce back. I'm just seeing if I can get some tomatoes, and then we'll cut them out and get them out of here. San Marzano, they really did not like the water. Some of our other tomatoes are doing a little better, but nothing really jumping out. Just being underwater hurts. Got a couple little fruit on there, nothing much. Here's one. This is the our black cherry, and it's got a little bit of mold on it even, so I'm not touching that. Let's see about this next one. This one's cracked too. So unfortunately, that's not helping. Now I think I got the wrong seeds on some of these. These are supposed to be the big cherry tomatoes. They are not big at all. Tiny little things. But let me try one. Try one off camera. Oh, they're good. Okay. I've got some melons here that we're training up, and then all sorts of cukes. Holly's been taking the cukes off there. You can see all sorts of little cukers there, and some big ones. So she's been making pickles. She's been getting actually some of them out to the chickens, and starting to preserve a whole bunch. So I think today is pickle day, in fact, so she'll be getting a whole bunch off. Now, the final 2 things I want to show you. Again, a lot of transplanting. Here's all Holly's herbs that she's got. Her dill, her basil is going bananas. She's been pulling huge chunks out and drying them, putting them in ice. They smell great. And I threw a couple of peppers in here, and we're starting, these are green peppers, so we're starting to get little fruit on there, recovering from June. And then our final tub here where we transplanted tomatoes, and these are doing much better. We're just trying to train them on these Texas tornado cages, and then out on the fencing out here, backing onto our, well, where I'm saving my tower sections. And then we've got just our other peppers that we're saving in here. So a whole bunch of green peppers, and they're starting to form. So hopefully we'll get some get some peppers out of those. Just a lot of fighting to get back from June, but we're already working on next year, and that's what I think we need to kind of focus on here. But I'm really pleased with all our peppers, the hot peppers. Between the tomatoes, the peppers, and the onions, we will be able to make some salsa and get some stuff set aside for winter. So, little quick garden update. I don't know what this is, garden update 5, but we're bouncing back. And we've still got half of August and all of September that should be good growing. So I am looking forward to a lot of produce still keeping the faith, and the one that we're gonna have to baby the most, I think, is our watermelon, and hoping that'll work out. So anyways, let me know how your garden's doing. I've been checking, those of you with channels, I've been checking your channels and watching your videos, seeing what you've got going in your garden, and it looks, most of it's quite a bit better than ours, but we're still working hard to make it a success. And we're working with other people. Our friend Amy and Den, they've been growing a ton of cherry tomatoes and have had great luck. So we've been making sauce with them and benefiting from the fruits of their labor. All right, everybody, let me know how your garden's doing, and hope you're all doing good. Take care.